Hello, it's me, Mr. B, everyone. How's it going? Hey, the sun is shining, isn't it lovely? With us all being at home at the moment, it's just lovely that we've got lovely weather. So I hope everyone's doing all right, and hopefully these videos will help you guys out there. Hopefully the videos are going to get better and better as we go along being at home and homeschooling. I just want to be able to provide you guys with some kind of stuff that you can learn. So the last song we've been doing is You Can Count on Me by Bruno Mars. So what I'm going to do today is we're just going to go through the chords. It's really important, kids, that you go through each chord and you kind of memorise the change you do. So you might be on a C, which is this one. So what is that? That's bottom string on the 3rd fret. Now, you could use your 3rd finger, or you could just use your 1st. I think a lot of you use your 1st. So we could be like this. And we play that C chord. We make sure that we use hooky fingers, kids. Hooky fingers. Arr, hooky fingers. Arr. Really important, because if you don't, you're not going to press down and you'll get a dead string like this. Don't want that. You don't want to use your finger print, do you? You don't want to have a flat finger. You want to have a hooky finger. And we're playing the C chord how many times? That's right, 8 times. So let's strum that together if you're ready. After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, really good. Should we try that again a bit quicker? You ready? Are you sure? Hooky finger, people. Thumb on the back. Thumb on the back, people. Really important that you don't have it there, Sophie. We know you have it there sometimes. On the back. This is quite funny doing these videos. Okay, here we go. So we're going to try again. A bit quicker. After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really good so far, people. So that's our C chord. Now, the next chord is an E minor. Now, can you remember how you do this, guys? That you take this 1st finger and you slide it down to the 2nd fret. So down doesn't mean this way, because we're going up. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we're going up there. If we're going down, say we're on the 3rd fret there, down would be going down to number 2. So again, we have that. Now this is tricky for some of you, because some of you have fingers which don't stretch that much. Some people do. So what we've got to do, make sure, is our fingers are really stretched so that we can get those fingers on the right frets and that your fingers aren't collapsing. If anyone remembers what I mean about that. Collapsing means where you've got like a finger like that and it kind of does that. It goes flat, almost like that, collapsing. So we're on our C and we're going to move it across to our 2nd fret. Then we're going to put our 2nd finger on the string above, but on the next fret up, so the 3rd fret, and then we do the same with that one. So remember what we talked about. We said they look like stairs, didn't we? So that's your E minor. Now press down really nicely and give it a strum. It should sound like this. Yeah? Some of you might find it sounds a bit like this. So you've just got to take your hand off, twist your wrist around. You might have tension in your wrist. Put your fingers back on and really get used to that, because you're not used to using 3 fingers in a row. You've really got to work on that one. Remember, thumb at the back, not high. You've got to create a tunnel, haven't you? A tunnel running through so your fingers are all got loads of room. So we've got C, then we've got our E minor, and we're doing 8 strums on each of that. So let's just show you, if I show you now, 8 on the C, 8 on the E minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Changing to here, here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, nice easy one, we're going to the top string, 2nd fret for an A minor. We're doing 4 on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So why don't you pause me now? Pause me. Press pause on the video now. And then you can work through your chords. Okay, you back in the room? Good. Let's go through it again. So, why don't we do it together? Here we go. Maybe with the words this time. So, what we're going to do, you can... So, you're going to start playing the C on the word count. Let me show you. You can count on me like... And then you're changing to the E minor on the word one. 1, 2, 3. So you go, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll... Up to the A minor on the word B for my name. But 4 times this time. Be there. So you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. Okay? Now in your own time, don't just do it along to me. You might find it a bit confusing trying to go as fast as me. So you want to make sure that you're doing it in your own pace, pausing the video every now and then so you can give it a go. The main thing, guys, is that you get a really good quality of sound. You know, I'd rather you be able to play your C really well and E minor really well than going like this. You can count on me like 1, 2. You've got to make sure you're pressing down really nicely. And parents out there, I know it can be tricky for you, especially if you've got so much to do at the moment. If you can make sure this little bad boy is tuned up, that'll be amazing. It is a bit tricky, but guys, there is content on YouTube to show you how to tune them. The strings are, let me just remember this. Yeah. Good children eat apples. G, C, E, A. And these little blighters are a bit tricky to tune. Get an electric tuner if you want. They're really easy. They clip on the side, they're about £6, and they'll tune it up. But they do go out of tune very easily when you buy it because the strings are really loose. So you've got to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I'll do another video on tuning which will help. Okay, anyway, moving on. So we've got our C 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep my head in the actual video. And then we've got our E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is like steps. Remember that change. 3rd fret, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And then you've got your A minor, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the next chord is called a G. Now this is what you're going to do. You're there on that top string 2nd fret, aren't you, everyone? So what you're going to do is you're going to drop this finger down to here. Got that from there to there. Now, the next finger, your 2nd finger, has to go on the 2nd fret on the bottom string. Now sometimes this can be tricky, but it goes there. Can you see that? So, we're there on the A minor, there, there. If you find that finger hard and it tends to go into the 2nd fret, maybe just bring out your elbow a bit, because if you're like this, you can see what happens. So bring your elbow out and it moves the hand. You've got to press down lots. This is what I call a sandwich chord. Bread. Bread. And what goes in between the bread? Cheese. That one, your 3rd finger, goes on the string in between those on the 3rd fret. That's a G. Let's get that strum. Now you might find the bottom string sounds a bit like this. So press down. Guys, all of you, listen. If you practice lots, there's one thing which is going to happen. First thing is it might be a bit painful, but it won't last for long. You'll eventually get really tough fingers. Look at that. Oh, skin's coming across. You want to toughen up these pads like paws of a cat. You've got to put the work in because then things will happen. And you know what? It will be easy. It's not always going to be hard and painful, but you've got to put that work in. So we've got C, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be good if I played it the right way. And then we move it down to there, and then we do this. You're going to do 4 on here on the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Let's stand up this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, and then we're going to go to our F. Now F is this. Take all your fingers off. Put your 1st finger on the 1st fret, not the bottom string, but the next one up there. and then that one at the top. So your first finger there. See that? Should sound like that. Make sure you're right at the end of the fret. Every time you put a finger down on a chord, make sure it's next to the metal bit, not away. And then this one at the top. So not the bottom string, but the next one up. And then the top string of the second fret to make your F. And that is the chord sequence to the song. So let's do something where we do one strum on each chord. If you can do that, don't just play the song all the way through. Train up on the different changes. So train up from C to E minor, C to E minor, C to E minor, C to E minor. Do that lots. Get used to the change. E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor. That's easy. Now the tricky one. A minor to G. Boom, boom, boom. Really press down lots, kids. This is where your hooky fingers come in really well and your thumb is pressing in on the back. A bit like when you eat a sandwich. Don't want to eat the ukulele, don't want to do that. But imagine the ukulele was a sandwich and you couldn't quite fit it in your mouth. It's so big. You have to press down from either side to eat it. Same with ukulele, you've got to press on the back. So we got our G. So C, E minor, A minor, G, finishing on our F, like that. So let me play through it with the counting, and then I'll play through it with the words. Okay, here we go. I'll stand up again, because this works quite well like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with the words. Now I'm going to do the chorus. This chord progression, C, E minor, A minor, G, F, you do for the verse and the chorus, which is amazing. That means you can play most of the song. But let's go through the chorus first, because that's the nice bit. All of it's nice, but this is the bit everyone knows. So I'm going to just do it slowly. Actually, I'll do it one strum on each with the word you change on. So you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. Know when I need you, you can count on you like 4, 3, 2, I'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Or you could do the verse. Have you ever found yourself stuck in the middle of the sea? I'll be the one to find you. Now, have you noticed that with the G chord, there's no word that you actually sing when you change. It's kind of in between the sentences. So you've got to be really careful with that. But for now, I think it's really important is that you guys can just strum it and you can count it. So here we go. You ready to do it with the counting? Here we go, guys. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're doing 4 on the A minor, 4 on the G, 8 on the F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you ever found yourself stuck in the middle of the sea? I'll be the one to find you. If you ever find yourself stuck in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the one to guide you. Yeah? Okay. So that is the verse. There is a pre-chorus before the chorus, which is a little bit in between. We can work on that another time. But that is how you play You Can Count on Me. Remember, 8, 8, 4, 4, 8. Press down. Get used to all your changes, guys. you know what? I would say you've been amazing. You've been amazing. You've been very quiet. It's been lovely. But parents, thanks for being a bit patient with me. It's been quite chaotic. I do weddings and I'm also homeschooling, so a lot of emails flying around. But thanks for being all right with this. I'm going to throw more videos along the way, so hopefully we can get a few more done and your kids can get learning. Just make sure this is tuned, guys. It's really important. And I hope everyone stays safe. Let's get through all this craziness. But for now, over and out. And kids, get playing. See you later.